Arsenal vs Liverpool is this Sunday, so in this video we're going to be going through some of the important reasons why we should win, the team news, injury updates, and what I think the score is going to be. So let's get into it. So first of all, we're going to talk about why I think it's important to win this game, and I think there's a couple of reasons. Quite honestly, I think we need to get our form back on track, and there's no better team to do that against than Liverpool, who are probably the best team in the league at the minute. So if you go and beat a team like Liverpool, that can then give us some confidence. We've obviously got a couple of weeks break after this game. So if we can win this game and then come back in a couple of weeks time knowing we've just beat probably at the minute the best team in the league, I think that will give Arsenal fans and probably the players a lot of reasons to be hopeful. The second reason is, quite simply, if you beat Liverpool and you knock them out the FA Cup, you've probably just knocked out, like I said, the best team in the league at the minute. So your chances of winning the competition increase massively. So what kind of team is Mikel Arteta going to play? In a game like this, you would probably expect some of your first team players to be rested. You know, it's very early on in the competition. But with this game, like I said, you're playing the game and then you've got a 2-week gap. So Arsenal are going to play their strongest 11. Liverpool are probably going to play their strongest 11. So there's no reason in this game at all to be resting any first team players. So there are a couple of injury concerns for this game. We obviously heard about Saka and Ben White recently. They've both been playing for quite a few weeks with slight injuries. So whether Mikel Arteta decides to play them for this game, they've obviously been playing the last few games, so it can't be that bad, but it's just whether Arteta wants them to fully recover for when we start playing Premier League games again in a couple of weeks' time, or if he thinks, no, these guys have been playing, so we can chuck them straight back in. Zinchenko as well, it is expected he should be back for this game, but it's obviously a doubt because he has missed the last couple of games with injury. So for the lineup, I predict this is what Arteta will go for. Ramsdale in goal. There's no reason to believe that Ramsdale won't be in goal. He obviously prefers Raya, but this is a cup game, and now we're under the understanding that Ramsdale is our cup keeper, so there's no reason at all why Ramsdale shouldn't go in goal. Zinchenko, hopefully he is back. I would put Zinchenko left back. Gabriel and Saliba, centre back. And then, like I said, it's either going to be Ben White or he's going to have to do something totally different with his defence because we've got no Tomiyasu to use. So he's going to have to probably slot Kiwior in there somewhere, but then he might have to shuffle the back line somehow. And then you would expect Declan Rice. And then it's going to be Trossard or Havertz in that number 8 position. Both, in my opinion, haven't been playing very well recently. I would probably go with Trossard again, only because last time I said when Trossard played bad, we need to give Havertz another chance. And now Havertz has played bad, so we should probably give Trossard another chance. That number 8 position for Arsenal at the minute isn't the strongest. We probably need to look in the January transfer window and hope to strengthen that area. But for this game, I would go Trossard and then Odegaard. And then, like I said, Saka, it's just depending whether Arteta risks him or not. So it will either be Saka or Reece Nelson, Martinelli on the left-hand side. And then you got the debate up front whether you want nketiah or Gabriel Jesus. In my opinion, you probably have to go Gabriel Jesus now. I know a lot of us were frustrated after the last game and we said, right, and nketiah needs to be given a chance now. But there's no way nketiah is the answer for Arsenal's problems. A lot of people think Gabriel Jesus isn't good enough. And if he isn't good enough, nketiah definitely isn't. nketiah is not a bad bench option, but he's never better than Gabriel Jesus. So I think you have to play your best players. So that would be Gabriel Jesus up front. And in terms of a score prediction, I would say Arsenal are going to win this game 2-1. Look, the only kind of saving grace we've got is that Liverpool probably have a few injuries as well. They're obviously missing their best player in Salah. But with that, they've also got another player who is deadly against Arsenal, and he has recently returned, and that is Diogo Jota. And he always scores against us. He's such a good player. So they got him up front. So that's why I'm saying 2-1, because I expect Jota to score against us. He always does. So let's look at Liverpool's form, okay? So they've lost on the 14th of December in a European game that they didn't need to win. So they played a weak team and they got beat 2-1 away. Absolutely fine, that can happen. But then before that, the last time they lost was the 30th of September. This is a team very much in form. Like I said, at the minute, this is the best team in the league. So it's definitely going to be a tough game. There is an injury concern as well with Liverpool about Szoboszlai. Whether he's going to be back for this game, I'm not sure. That was just a Liverpool fan that told me that. So if they don't have Salah, don't have Szoboszlai, they got Jota back. They got Darwin Núñez who couldn't hit a barn door. Also, Arsenal were at home. That's always an added bonus. So yeah, I think Arsenal are definitely capable of winning this game. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you in tomorrow's video. Gooners, have a good day.